Ladies and gentlemen, there is a fundamental truth about life that most people don't want to hear, but it's the truth nonetheless. No one is coming to save you. No one is coming to fix your problems, to lift you out of your struggles, or to hand you the life you dream of on a silver platter. And the sooner you accept this, the sooner you can begin the process of real, meaningful transformation. The harsh reality is that the world does not owe you anything. It does not care how difficult your past was, how unfair your circumstances are, or how much you feel you deserve. The world is indifferent, and that is not a reason to despair. It is a reason to take control. It's easy to fall into the trap of waiting for something or someone to rescue you. People waste years hoping for the perfect opportunity, the right connection, or the moment when everything will suddenly click into place. But that moment never comes. What comes instead is the realization that you are entirely responsible for your own existence. And this realization can either break you or push you to rise. Many people resist this truth because it forces them to confront their weaknesses. It demands that they look at themselves honestly. And that is one of the most painful things a person can do. It is much easier to blame the government, the economy, their upbringing, their genetics, anything but themselves. Because if it's someone else's fault, then they are relieved of the burden of changing. But here's the problem with that approach. It leaves you powerless. When you place responsibility for your life in someone else's hands, you give up your ability to change it. You become a passive observer, a victim of circumstances rather than an active participant in your own destiny. And that is a dangerous place to be because life will not wait for you to be ready. It will move forward with or without you. The people who understand this take a different path. They stop waiting. They stop looking for shortcuts, for magic solutions, for someone to tell them exactly what to do. Instead, they take ownership. They acknowledge their flaws and their failures, not with shame, but with determination. They say, this is where I am and this is where I want to be. And then they take action. This is not an easy path. It requires immense discipline, relentless effort, and the willingness to endure discomfort. It demands that you do things you don't want to do, that you push forward when you'd rather quit. It means waking up earlier, working harder, learning new skills, confronting your fears, and holding yourself accountable every single day. And at first it feels overwhelming. But what is the alternative? To stay where you are, to live a life of quiet desperation, hoping that one day something external will change and make things better. That is not a life. That is a slow death. You must realize that no one is going to come along and suddenly make you disciplined. No one is going to force you to develop the skills you need to succeed. No one is going to push you to become stronger, more capable, more resilient. You must do it yourself. And this is not bad news, it is the best possible news, because it means that you are in control. It means that no matter where you are today, no matter how bad things may seem, you have the power to change your situation. But only if you accept that power. Only if you stop making excuses and start making progress. Too many people spend their lives waiting for permission to succeed. They wait for validation from others, for a guarantee that things will work out before they even try. But life does not work that way. You do not need permission to take control of your destiny. You do not need someone else to tell you that you are capable. You simply need to decide that you will do whatever it takes to become who you are meant to be. And then you need to take action every single day, without exception. Some people will say, but I don't know where to start. Start anywhere. Start by fixing one small thing about your life. Start by waking up earlier. Start by cutting out distractions. Start by reading, by learning, by improving your health, your discipline, your focus. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It will never come. The people who succeed in life are not the ones who had everything handed to them. They are the ones who faced hardship and decided to fight through it. They are the ones who refused to let their circumstances define them. They are the ones who took radical responsibility for their lives and never looked back. And you must do the same. Because if you don't, the years will pass, and one day you will look back with regret. You will see all the time you wasted waiting for a savior who never arrived. And you will wish you had started earlier. But wishing changes nothing. Only action does. So stop waiting. Stop hoping for an easy way out. Accept that the path is hard and walk it anyway. Because no one is coming to save you, but you can save yourself. And that is the greatest power you will ever have. No one is coming to save you. And that might feel like a terrifying realization at first. It might make you feel abandoned, isolated, and overwhelmed by the weight of your own existence. But if you can sit with that truth for a moment, if you can truly absorb it without resistance, you will see that it is not a curse, it is an opportunity. It is an invitation to take full ownership of your life, to step into your own power, and to finally break free from the illusion that something outside of you will come along and make everything right. Because if no one is coming to save you, then you are free. Free from waiting, free from hoping, free from blaming, and free from anything that keeps you stuck in the same patterns of self-doubt and stagnation. The people who succeed in this world, the people who rise above their circumstances, are not the ones who had the best starting conditions. So don't waste another second waiting. Don't waste another moment looking for an easy way out. Accept that no one is coming to rescue you and realize that you don't need them to. You are the hero of your own story. You are the one who will decide how your life unfolds. And if you have the courage to take responsibility, if you have the discipline to do what needs to be done, and if you have the resilience to keep going when things get hard, there is no limit to what you can achieve. No one is coming to save you, but you don't need them to, because you have everything within you to save yourself. So rise up, take action, and become the person you were meant to be.